Hi everyone and welcome back to my channel. And if this is your first time here, then hi, my name is Lauren. And on my channel, we mostly talk about anything luxury, but we also discuss lifestyle and beauty. So if you're interested in any of these topics, please consider subscribing to my channel and we'll get started with the video. So in today's video, I'm going to be presenting you a list of the best and worst items that you can buy from Prada right now. This is a series that I have started on my channel where I show you like the best pieces that I think from a brand offers and then the worst ones. By the way, if you are interested in seeing the latest one, which was about Louis Vuitton, then I will go ahead and leave the link to the video in the little information link over here for you to see it. So if you're curious to see what my choices are from Prada, then please keep on watching. Alright, so let's go ahead and start with the worst items. I'm usually positive, but I feel like these are so entertaining. Like some of them are so ugly that it's literally funny. So let's start with a handbag, and the handbag that I have in mind is called the Prada Darling leather handbag, especially the one in orange. So this bag retails for $3,000 even plus tax. Honestly, it's giving me Hermes vibes, but not the good Hermes vibes. It really reminds me of the Hermes Mini Lindy, but in like worst. And especially the one in orange, that it's like the Hermes color. I cannot get behind this bag. I don't understand like the shape of the bag. I honestly do not, whether it be for Hermes or for Prada. But obviously it's a recent bag for Prada, so they, I'm sure, were heavily inspired by Hermes to create this handbag, and the result is just not good. I feel like if you carry it by hand, it's like a scream out replica for the Hermes Mini Lindy. And if you have it like on your shoulder, because it can also be carried as a shoulder bag, honestly, it does look like a camera bag. I have in mind this picture in my head of like people in the 90s or in the 2000s at the airport carrying these like really large camera bags with like, you know, the side pocket and all that. Like it really looks like this. For me, it's the same shape. I honestly do not understand. And then the color, like orange, oh, like why? I mean, how would you even pair this bag? Like I don't see when or how you would possibly wear this bag out. It isn't like an occasion bag, definitely not, but even for a casual bag, like it's just honestly, it's like too ugly. I cannot believe that Prada came up with this bag very recently. Next up is the single-handedly worst item on this list, and I feel like on all possible lists, it is so bad. I mean, I don't get this. So it's a jacket. It's called the Prada Napa Leather Hoodie Jacket, and it retails for $6,400 plus tax. First of all, it's extremely expensive, but like as in extremely. Obviously I get that it's leather and it's real leather, but come on, like $6,000 plus, you know, once you add the tax, we're almost at $7,000. So it's extremely expensive. It's like the price of a Dior handbag, and you're left looking like you're, I don't know, like a hobo or something like that. Like it really is giving me these vibes of like people that, you know, do not have a house. It really looks like this. It is so large. It is so oversized. It has no shape. It has no structure. It purposefully looks like it's damaged, looks like it's old. That's an idea that I also cannot get behind. It's the same idea as like the Golden Goose sneakers. Like, no thank you. Why would you buy something that already looks like it's damaged? Absolutely not. So this is the same thing. It looks like, I don't know, yeah, you're a hobo because it looks like it's already damaged and you got this from the dumpster somewhere. I don't know where, maybe like, you know, in like a bad area of San Francisco. I feel like it looks like that. That or like, you know, in the 90s, I remember my father had, I was like very little, my father had a leather jacket that looked very similar, but it wasn't as damaged, and like my family was poor, but it literally wasn't as damaged. So honestly, never. And this is also for girls. I mean, what? Like, do you want to look like a hobo guy pour from San Francisco? No. So honestly, that's something that's like, I can't even believe that they came up with this. Next up, we have a pair of shoes. They're called the Prada Nylon suede and leather sneakers, and they retail for $975 plus tax. So honestly, no, I don't understand this. So if you look towards the back of the shoe, it looks like it's like collapsing, which is literally like in the word, in the title of the shoe. It looks like it's like folded inwards, and it's something that I think like a couple of years ago, let's say like 5 or 6, I feel like was popular for flats. I remember having seen these, I think they're called from Teaks, or maybe, yeah, I think so. Like these Teaks pairs of flats that were everywhere, that seemed really popular, that I get were convenient because you could take them everywhere. And for flats, like, you know, it's a type of shoe that you wear for a long time and that like is very, very casual. But why would you have that for a pair of sneakers? I really feel like it's out of place. I get it, it's trying something new, but there's just a point at which sometimes like trying something new is not a good idea. And that is one of them. The least bad is probably the black one because it's hard to see that the shoe is actually collapsing. But if you get anything in like a light color, like white for example, oof, no. And you know, the entire point I think for me of having designer sneakers is obviously you're paying for the craftsmanship, for the quality, for hopefully the fact that they'll be durable. You know, I understand that, but you're also paying for the style and, you know, the look of it, the aesthetic of it. And this literally looks like a $40 pair of sneakers that you bought from, I don't know, Marshall's or something like that, you know what I mean? Not something that costs like $1,000. So that's something that I would never wear. I don't understand. I get the idea is trying something new or trying to be practical, but like, come on, if you're practical at the expense of the style, then that for me is no. Now moving on to the best items that you can buy from Prada right now. Our first one is going to be a handbag. It is called the Prada Small Galleria Saffiano leather handbag in color pink. That would be the color that I would pick. And this bag currently retails for $4,400 plus tax. So it's expensive, but it's still more or less reasonably priced for a designer bag. I mean, it's like of a normal price range. I love the color. The color is like where it's at for me. It's perfect for spring. It's girly, it's classy, it's classic, it's elegant, it's feminine. I love that about this bag. I feel like it looks so cute. It's a bag that comes with a strap in the small model, so that makes it convenient because you can basically wear this bag 3 ways. You can obviously use the top handle that the bag comes with to wear it as like a handbag and just carry it by hand, but you can also use the strap to carry it with the shoulder strap, so to carry the bag like on your shoulder, or you can also carry the bag crossbody, which is very convenient. So this bag is very versatile. I love the fact that it also has like closed compartments. It reminds me of the Yves Saint Laurent Sec de Jour. I have one in size nano in blush pink, and it really reminds me of this handbag with the closed compartments. There are situations which like I wouldn't bring out my Yves Saint Laurent Sec de Jour bag because it doesn't close. So, you know, like in Paris, for example, or anywhere like that, where there might be pickpockets, it's like a bag choice. It's a good choice in the sense that it's like a crossbody bag, but then like if people can literally like place their hands in your handbag, it's a terrible idea. So this one actually does close. It has like 2 zips. So it makes it convenient. I love that about this bag. I feel like it's a very durable handbag in the sense that the leather is very structured. That is definitely something that I look for in my bags, and I mean, like, the color is so cute, so makes it a really nice spring bag. Our next item on this list is going to be a hair clip. And I know that I feel like some people are going to find this purchase to be unnecessary. Sure, it is not super necessary, but like handbag number 20 is also not that necessary either. But I feel like this is so cute. So it's the Prada Nylon hair clip, and it retails for $725 plus tax. So very expensive for a hair accessory. This is the reason why I do not have this yet in my collection, because it's hard for me to stomach the price of like a $725 hair clip plus tax. So, you know, we're like at $760 or something like that, really depending on the state that you live in. But anyway, it's very, very pricey for what it is, but it looks so good. I mean, this really is the type of thing that like dresses up any outfit. It instantly gives you these like old money, preppy vibes, like, you know, of like timeless, classic elegance. This, for example, is the type of item that I could see being very, very versatile, and that if I had it, I feel like I would use like all the time. I am somebody who is not like a hairstylist. I hate like applying heat on my hair. I feel like I never really do anything with it, and it just like more or less sits there. But I feel like having the hair accessories would be an easy way to dress up my hair without like, you know, too much effort, without putting too much effort into it. I'm like really bad at doing hairstyles, so this would be a perfect way to look put together with minimal effort. And I feel like it looks great for everyday wear. I mean, this would look really nice, for example, with like, you know, even workout clothes, like a little Lululemon dress. Cute, like so cute. But also really nice for like an elegant, you know, like date night look. I feel like it makes you look instantly put together, and it just sends these like, yeah, like preppy or old money vibes. Next, we have a pair of shoes. They're called the Prada brushed leather boots, ankle boots, and they retail for $1,550 plus tax. So quite expensive for a pair of boots, but honestly, that's pretty much the price right now that like ankle boots go for. I did a video recently on my channel featuring some of my best picks for ankle boots, for flat ankle boots. So if you're curious to see that video, then I will go ahead and leave the link to it in the little information link over here for you to see it. I feel like this model from Prada really has pretty much all of the things that I look for. Number one, the heel size. The heel height is like minimal, which is really what I look for. So if you've been subscribed to my channel for a long time, you probably know by now that I am 5'11" or 180 centimeters. So I'm so tall that like I do not need to add any height to my already existing height. So when I look for shoes, especially boots, I tend to look for like the minimal, the least possible heel height. So this seems like, you know, it's not too much. I love like the leather. I feel like the leather is so soft, so luxurious, so plush that it looks like so good. The design is very minimalistic of the boots. It's nothing like, you know, scream boom in your face. It's very minimalistic. The logo is there, but it's still discreet-ish. It's not like, you know, like a super big thing. Of course, like people who know and will notice. But other than that, not too much, I feel like. So I feel like this is the type of item that you buy and that you wear for like, you know, 8 years or something. Like I have a pair of Gucci boots that I bought, I kid you not, like 8 years ago, and that I still wear today because of how, you know, durable they are. It's like a model that will never go out of style. They're, you know, basic, minimalistic design, black. I feel like you could still wear this, I mean, heck, even like 20 years from now. Will they still be good looking in 20 years? Probably not. But, you know, like a reasonable margin would be like, you know, maybe like 5 to 8 years of wear. And so if you break down like the $1,550 over, you know, like, I don't know, 5 to 8 years, you're not paying that much. So I love that about these boots. I feel like you can put them with, you can wear them with pants, for example, and they would look really nice with like a pair of black jeans, for example. But because of like the little thing that's at the back, it's like a little folded thing. I don't know how you say that in English, but it's like, it's this like little part that's at the back of the boots. I feel like because of the presence of that, it also makes it look a little bit more girly. And so this would also pair very nicely with like, you know, a dress, for example, for like a more like edgy / rock look, especially if you pair this with like, you know, the like romantic flowy type of dress, then it really balances out the look. So I love that about this, and I feel like these boots are timeless and that they will never go out of style. So that's it for this video, guys. Thank you so much for watching. I hope that you enjoyed the video, that it was fun, but that it was also beneficial for you to see some of my favorite picks from Prada right now. I feel like the three pieces that I showed you are classic, timeless, elegant, that you cannot go wrong with them, absolutely not. So if you did enjoy this video, please give it a big thumbs up, subscribe, and I'll see you in my next one.